In the quiet suburban town of Willow Creek, two neighbors, Claire and Mark, had been close friends for years. They shared barbecues, helped each other with yard work, and even exchanged spare keys for emergencies. Their families were intertwined, with their children growing up as best friends. But beneath the surface, resentment was brewing. Mark had always been envious of Claire's success. She ran a thriving bakery in town, while he struggled to keep his landscaping business afloat. When the town announced a competition for a lucrative contract to supply baked goods for the annual Willow Creek Festival, Mark saw an opportunity to level the playing field. Unbeknownst to Claire, Mark had been secretly experimenting with baking in his garage. He knew he couldn't compete with her skill, so he resorted to sabotage. The night before the competition, Claire's bakery was broken into. The intruder didn't steal anything. Instead, they tampered with her ingredients, adding salt to her sugar and oil to her flour. Claire arrived the next morning to find her kitchen in disarray and her supplies ruined. Panicked, she called Mark for help. Mark feigned sympathy, offering to lend her some of his own supplies. But when Claire arrived at his house, she noticed a faint smell of vanilla and sugar in his garage. Suspicion crept in, but she pushed it aside, focusing on salvaging her entry for the competition. The day of the festival arrived, and Claire presented her baked goods, though they weren't her best work. Mark, however, unveiled a stunning array of pastries and cakes that wowed the judges. He won the contract, and Claire was left devastated. Weeks later, Claire's daughter, Emma, found a crumpled receipt in Mark's trash while playing with his son. It was for a large quantity of baking supplies, dated the day before the break-in. Claire confronted Mark, and after a heated argument, he confessed. He had been the one to sabotage her bakery, driven by jealousy and desperation. The betrayal shattered their friendship. Claire cut ties with Mark, and the once close neighborhood was divided. Mark's business thrived for a while, but the guilt ate at him. Eventually, he lost the contract due to declining quality and closed his business. Claire, on the other hand, rebuilt her bakery with the support of the community, who rallied behind her after learning the truth. In the end, Mark's betrayal cost him not only his friendship with Claire, but also his reputation and peace of mind. And Claire learned that even the closest bonds can be broken by envy and greed. This story highlights how betrayal can stem from jealousy and how it can destroy even the strongest relationships. By Michael Obailu.